Hello everybody, my name is Tyler and welcome to Metal Gear Rising part 4, I think this is, part 4. So yeah, let's get right into the game plan. So in the last episode, I believe we left off after killing Monsoon. And
the electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources.
1 sec, I'm gonna turn off vibration. Yep.
Inside the wall sphere.
So I'm gonna have to get used to this, which is on my PC now on my main save that I'll beat the game multiple times. So I'm used to having all the skills and stuff, but
that's my boy.
I don't.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
So yeah, it's been a while since I've yeah. I might stream my main save after I beat the game on this save.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Get off! Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden. There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Get off!
I want to be careful at these arms. 4. So the second one's over here.
Excellent! Just one more!
Enemy headed your way, Raiden.
That's fine. I believe the last one is the one I missed in the office room. Yeah, so.
They bomb you! No choice now! Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate. That's fine. C rank. Oh, that's bad. Raiden.
No.
Well, as you wish.
Sorry,
I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs. But you, well, your past is most,
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with First World ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average Third World child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
perhaps, but,
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, You do yours.
Yes.
There we go. Load up chat. In fact, while I'm at it, I can. Oh, what was this? I'll be just thinking just a sec. Back in just a sec. There we go. Like chat, there we are. Right.
They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy. Get off!
Did I not
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Raiden. Try and keep moving.
Oh, no, the fuck is still hitting me.
Nice of them to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots. Enemy sighted! Bullseye! All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use. Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. Good, Raiden, yes!
That's right.
Quite a ways up now, yeah? Almost there. I have just finished analyzing the latest security data. You should find an indoor garden up ahead.
If you can just run up buildings, why don't you just run up to the roofs and
A Japanese garden, to be precise. It is an area set aside for VIPs. Apparently, one of World Marshal's directors is a rather serious Japanese culture enthusiast.
All right. So what's this got to do with me? Is there something I need from the garden?
Not at all. You need only pass through that area to arrive at a freight elevator. I found a route to the elevator controls through the unit we hijacked downstairs. I have located the server room as well. You can reach it via the freight elevator.
Great work, Doc.
Elementary, my dear Raiden. Now, head for the garden.
Hello.
The
Maybe
main exit
finishing
is
Metal Gear
sealed.
Rising
I very
very
much doubt
shortly,
you can get through
but this
there.
is near the
The
end
catwalk
game
above
now.
you is connected to a corridor meant for
Getting there.
transporting materials. You can take that
This
to the
day's episode,
elevator.
there's only one left. God, I'm getting so fucked up without attack that. I need to get that next upgrade easily. Yeah. How much BP do I have? I have a bit more after this far, but normally I don't customise my battle, but the way that I've upgraded, the way that I've changed my playstyle as well, it doesn't work for this style of gameplay I used to do. This game before I became more advanced.
All right, follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind.
No worries. Actually, I should thank you.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then, that is your true nature.
More or less. Still interested?
I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible. You cannot save every human being in the world. You cannot save every street child.
Yeah,
After extended observation, I have come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Huh. Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh?
However, your emotional status is understandable. Perhaps I share this same affinity.
Well, if that's what you feel, then glad to have you along.
Roger.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Thank you. Now let's upgrade Raiden. We don't need power. We don't need the sword to be overpowered. No. What we need is... So I do have that. Do I want it working then? God knows. All my attacks.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to...
No.
What are you...
If it was
That
more...
I... From the... You cannot after it. However...
Well...
Roger.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Right, we're right next to the boss rush. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but... Oh, damn, I thought I had like I expected you to be getting your ass kicked throughout this whole building. I only had that one room where I got absolutely demolished. Second one though. Didn't realise they even did that damageless.
Look up, Raiden! Another freight platform! Look out! Incoming!
Get off!
We need all the S's we can get.
Engaging!
Careful, Raiden. The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. Odd. The platform is losing speed. Scheiße! The tripods are interfering. Raiden, clear them out of the shaft. Do not let them block the elevator.
Get off!
the other elevator. Raiden, hurry!
Oh, for that part. Not that's right, but maybe an A. Yeah, I'll take an A.
They are deploying security from the top floor to the freight elevators. Your
fine.
path to the server room leads right through them.
Fine. Oh, you're on shooting. Let's see that. No, it's not bad. Please make good. What's that? Oh, I should be here. Temple? Yep.
The server rooms ahead?
Yes, according to what I have here.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will likely be occupied by life support units. Feeding oxygen and nutrition to the brains they have stored, you know. They will also need a server to feed them the VR data, but in terms of structure, it's really more brain storage and maintenance than a server room. But no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah, like how CIA agents refer to where they work as the company.
Indeed. Something like that would never arouse the suspicions of rank-and-file staff who may hear it. And I'm sure those complicit in this operation feel better not calling it the VR training room. Even something so simple as a name can help one ignore the truth of what they are doing. Truly fascinating how the human brain works.
So this, whatever room, that's where Sundowner's waiting, right? If he wants a fight, I wish he'd just get on with it. He didn't seem the type to run and hide.
Well, he is in charge of security, but I suspect this is not about business. If I had to guess, I would say he is toying with you, testing you, perhaps.
Whatever he's doing, it won't change what's going to happen once I finally catch up with him.
Right, yeah. Time for fun. In fact, just because I know what's going on. That's the first time I've ever used an electric pack, but still. Let's have some fun.
What? Miss Trawl? She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
Three, two, one. Which angle? There we are.
And a spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
This is not one. Ow! Fuck that. Ow! What the fuck? Got another
Don't disrupt the stew while class is in session.
Yeah, I've got a Devil
I
May
believe
Cry
you're
5.
familiar with
So
the
far
lesson
from
plan.
played, it's not half as good
The
as
same
Metal
regimen
Gear,
you
if
went
I'm
through in
honest.
Liberia.
Well, we'll see.
Effective program. Just look how you turned out. Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too complicated. Doing it virtually, though, no fuss, no muss. Straight to the brain. It's like a dream. Well, maybe dream is the wrong word. They do kill some POWs, some civilians. They enjoy it, though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big jolt every time. Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present. Another thing you have in common.
I chose this. They're kids, you son of a bitch.
And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that. Kids, you can mold, manipulate it to performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a war going.
That's why I'm shutting you down.
You just don't see the bigger picture, do you? Say you bring this whole place down. Waltz out of the rubble with all these precious brains. Nothing changes. All the guys in charge are long gone. We've got offices around the world. We're just suppliers. We don't create the market for war.
And who does? The Patriots are gone.
Those guys just manage the war economy. They didn't invent it. Did you think every battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy? Bullshit! War is just part of who we are. Why fight it? Anyway, none of this will matter in 3 hours. Demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
Dave Monzoom on the terrorist, he
Not
definitely
here.
is.
Follow me.
Time for
Raiden,
today's
get
final boss
Sundowner.
fight.
Do not lose him this time.
After this, it will jump straight to the next level, but I think I'll end the episode after this. So this is a very fun fight. I don't need the MP grenades anymore throughout this game, so I can just get rid of them. Not that I'm going to ever use them, but still.
How's this, Jack? We can play up here without damaging the merchandise.
What happens in 3 hours?
Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful.
Never lost use of that. So, having fun. One of the best actions ever.
Like I said, kids are cruel, Jack. And I'm very in touch with my inner child.
To those that are watching live, you're going to enjoy this. Let's go.
You can be crueler than that, Jack.
this is where we get this sidetrack. Normally I never get to the part where I'm destroying the shields. Normally I'm putting away the shields or not past it. So this would be fairly new to me. So let's have some fun. Okay, nice. What was that? I was expecting a bit more of a fight from that. I really was. That's unfortunate. This is the part where I really fuck it up. Anyway, this is the part where I always fuck it up. As you can see.
It's over!
This is absolute shit right here. Would be. That's better than I was expecting.
Attaboy, Jack.
What happens in 3 hours?
He'll launch Operation Tecumseh.
Who? Armstrong?
I've already said too much. I have a call to make.
Got yourself shaving?
Asshole. He's good. Real good.
Found him.
You knew this would happen, didn't you? Well, you'll get your wish. Up to you now. Sal.
Ryden here. I've taken Marshall HQ.
Yeah. I have just entered Denver airspace. I will be there soon.
Hurry.
Raiden, what Sundowner said.
I know. Anything that'll rival 9/11 cannot be good.
And in 3
That's
hours,
right.
maybe less. He said even Mach 2 could not get there in time.
If he was serious, that's over 4,000 miles away.
4,500. So whatever it is, it's not happening on American soil.
If it's gonna spike demand for PMCs, it's gotta be a political hotspot. A coup or civil war in a stable region
Afghanistan.
wouldn't have a domino effect.
And they'd want to draw in a superpower. No.
What?
The president. He's on his way to Pakistan.
Close enough.
If something happens to him there,
Oh, shit. The War on Terror Part 2.
contact the military.
Official channels are frozen since Mexico. Unofficial channels would take too long.
Besides, what's our proof? Who's gonna believe us over World Marshal?
Then we have to get there first.
Невозможно. Impossible. It is the other side of the planet. Even if we were in the world's fastest jet right now, it's not even close.
Hold up. It's not a jet we need.
Courtney?
An RLV would make it with time to spare.
That's...
Mach 23 if we're talking 1 atmosphere. 17,650 miles per hour.
That would make Pakistan in under half an hour.
Right. Contact Solus.
Overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Right. On to upgrade. Yeah, more HP. Just more fuel cells. We're at the last stretch now anyway, so weapon levels just isn't gonna matter. Next episode's gonna be the last, so if you're all tuning in.
Cargo's all set to go, sir.
Excellent. Commencing takeoff in semi-auto mode.
We're down in the state now. It's getting more exciting for me, to be honest. What's that blue one? My bad.
You know, this kind
Yes,
of
the game
space
is cool.
launch once required days of preparation.
Solus has been conducting test flights almost every day for the last 6 months.
The blue one
As
thing,
long as
that's
we're not
a
breaking
spine.
atmosphere, they said they can
Rip the
reroute today's
spine
flight
clean
no
out.
problem.
You
Amazing.
squish it
The Earth is the cradle of humanity, but
to
mankind
get
cannot stay in the cradle
electrolytes
forever.
to heal yourself and give yourself
I'm only going
max
as far as the thermosphere.
killing.
This thing can't pass the
pretty
Karman
much.
line. That lunar vacation will
Killing
just
mode.
have to wait.
And here I was hoping you might bring me back a monolith. Scheiße! 2 bogies closing fast!
Is it?
Who else? The flight pattern suggests unmanned MQ-320s.
Shit.
This is a transport chopper. Our defensive options are limited. Missiles incoming!
EMP?
Yes, but not strong enough to take out the drone. Here they come!
I'll handle this.
Raiden! Have a nice flight.
And people say Germans aren't funny. There it is. All right, bring the chopper around. Okay, I'm coming back.
This is easier said than done, you know. Raiden!
See where you back up.
I am sorry, my friend. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Ron's dead from that.
That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
I'll do this first part now. What happened there?
That was quite the fall, Raiden.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah,
I'm glad
blah,
to
blah,
see
blah,
that you
blah,
are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
Oh, anyway. Then I was ready. Hello.
Get off!
Where was it? I do kind of want to keep playing more.
Raiden, are you all right?
I can handle this.
Leave it there.
You just get those brains out of here.
And what will you do?
Get out of here and to the launch site.
Ah, the young ladies' company, yeah? How fortunate they are in Colorado, too.
Yeah. Shouldn't take more than 2 hours with a set of wheels. Guess I'll just have to borrow some. A lot of cars got abandoned when the evac order came down.
Actually, check
But
out what
won't the
recording
roads
for.
be blocked? If you are struck by one of those missiles, or...
I know. Let me just worry about putting some distance between me and World Marshal. What's left of it.
If I've been recording for over an hour, I'll leave it there. If not, I might carry on. Yeah, about an hour. Right. I'll end it there then. Right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of Metal Gear Rising. My next video will be the end of the game. I'll be finishing it in the next episode. So be sure to be there. You don't want to miss out. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because it will help me reach my goal of 1,000 subs before the end of the year, which I doubt will happen, but if it does, that's very nice. I do plan to reach it before the end of 23, but if we can reach it sooner, I ain't complaining. So please help with that goal. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.